Impact of e-waste management in India. Problems and solutions. Introduction. In today's rapidly digitizing world, electronic devices have become an inseparable part of human life. From smartphones and laptops to televisions, washing machines, and electric vehicles, technology has deeply penetrated every sphere of modern living. However, the growing dependence on electronics has created one of the fastest-growing waste streams in the world. Electronic waste, or e-waste. E-waste refers to discarded electrical and electronic equipment that has reached the end of its useful life. India, being the world's second-largest consumer of mobile phones and one of the top producers of electronic gadgets, faces a significant e-waste management challenge. The country generated over 1.6 million tons of e-waste in 2023, and the figure is expected to rise exponentially due to rapid urbanization, rising incomes, and the short replacement cycles of electronic goods. Improper e-waste management not only causes severe environmental degradation, but also poses serious health and social challenges. Impact of e-waste in India. 1. Environmental impact. One of the gravest effects of e-waste mismanagement is its detrimental impact on the environment. Many electronic devices contain toxic materials such as lead, mercury, cadmium, chromium, and brominated flame retardants. When these devices are dumped in landfills or burned in open areas, these hazardous substances leach into the soil and contaminate groundwater, rivers, and nearby agricultural fields. The open burning of e-waste, a common practice in informal recycling zones, releases toxic fumes and particulate matter into the atmosphere. This contributes to air pollution, greenhouse gas emissions, and acid rain, further accelerating climate change. The contamination of soil and water leads to long-term ecological imbalances, affecting plant and animal life and reducing agricultural productivity. 2. Human health impact. E-waste recycling in India is largely dominated by the informal sector, which employs thousands of unskilled laborers, including children. These workers handle e-waste manually without protective gear. Exposure to heavy metals such as lead, cadmium, and mercury can lead to neurological disorders, kidney damage, respiratory problems, and cancer. For instance, workers involved in dismantling cathode ray tubes, CRTS, or burning wires to extract copper inhale highly toxic fumes. The toxins also contaminate nearby residential areas, affecting communities that live near dump sites like those in Sialampur, Delhi, Moradabad, Uttar Pradesh, and Mankurd, Mumbai. Pregnant women exposed to these toxins are at higher risk of miscarriage, stillbirth, or delivering babies with birth defects. Thus, improper e-waste management not only affects individual health, but also weakens community resilience and public health systems. 3. Economic impact. Ironically, e-waste also represents a lost economic opportunity. Electronic devices contain valuable materials like gold, silver, palladium, and copper, which can be recovered through scientific recycling processes. India loses billions of rupees annually due to inefficient recycling methods and the lack of proper collection and segregation systems. The informal recycling sector operates with minimal investment but low recovery efficiency, meaning a large portion of valuable metals goes uncollected. On the other hand, organized recycling can generate revenue, create employment, and promote the circular economy by reintegrating recovered materials into manufacturing chains. Poor e-waste management therefore hampers India's potential to create a sustainable, resource-efficient economy. 4. Social and ethical impact. E-waste management also raises ethical concerns related to labor rights, child exploitation, and social justice. Informal recycling hubs employ large numbers of child laborers who are exposed to toxic materials in unsafe conditions. The absence of social security, healthcare, or fair wages perpetuates a cycle of poverty. Additionally, developed countries often export e-waste illegally to developing nations, including India, under the guise of second-hand goods or donations. This global imbalance places a disproportionate environmental and social burden on poorer countries. Problems in e-waste management in India. Despite growing awareness, India still faces multiple challenges in managing e-waste effectively. 1. Lack of awareness. Many consumers are unaware of the environmental hazards of e-waste or how to dispose of their electronics responsibly. Old devices often end up in household garbage or sold to informal scrap dealers. 2. Dominance of the informal sector. Nearly 90% of e-waste recycling in India is handled by informal workers using crude and unsafe methods such as acid leaching and open burning. These methods recover very little material and cause maximum environmental harm.